We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Baltimore Orioles and the Isotopes. Lefty Grove will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Baltimore, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Now here it comes. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
Batting second.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Danny, any thoughts?
These guys are hoping that Altuve can turn it around today. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's the guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
Into the box, John Olerud. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Grove is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat. Looked to be a pitch that caught a lot of the plate right there, so that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Andrew McCutchen. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Alec Mills will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
So digging in now, Ken Griffey. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
No left fielder, Ken Griffey.
A ball and no strikes. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
At the plate, Benito Santiago. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Up top, it's 2-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Might have had the hit and run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch, so he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch for a double.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Jones. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Swing and a miss by Andrew as he was shooting for the downs there. It's 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a two-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless, and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Here's Jay Bruce now, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Outside.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bruce is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
The 1-1. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
To the plate now, Dwight Evans. Fouled away. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued, first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
At the plate now, James McCann. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 7 homers and 21 driven in. Grounded softly down the line toward first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Ready now for Baltimore, Eddie Rosario. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
J.D. Davis the next to bat, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Davis brings in a batting average right at .290, a respectable number for sure. Grounded weakly to the left, and the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, Luis Aparicio. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. McCann finds it, and the throw is in time. Aparicio is retired, and there's 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Lefty Grove, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Rosario will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 30, Ken Griffey.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate is Ken Griffey. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that one right down Main Street.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Top of the third set to get underway, and in to hit next will be Jake Cave. The pitch. Now the 1-0.
One and one.
Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
So now to the plate, Alec Mills, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Brett is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now that.
In now for the O's, Jose Altuve. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
Cave, the runner at second with 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, John Olerud. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And there's ball one. And it's 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Bottom of the third now, and next to hit is the catcher, Benito Santiago.
The catcher, Benito Santiago.
First delivery to him on the way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Andrew Jones. Fouled off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One out, nobody on. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can set down the guys at the top of the lineup.
At the plate, Joe Morgan.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. Ready for another chance? Andrew McCutcheon. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
One out now in the Orioles' fourth, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, James McCann. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Dwight Evans comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Bases are empty, 1 man in. To short, right to him. And there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 5, George.
Digging in for his second at-bat, George Brett flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Soft liner towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Here's the first pitch to him. Jake Cave is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, and a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0.
Leading off for Indiana, the shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
First offering on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Rosario. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So here now's the pitcher, Lefty Grove. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Lifted down the line in left. Rosario coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the 1 out.
Digging in to try it again, Benito Santiago. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A ball and a strike. So 1-1. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position. Rafael Devers will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 11, Rafael Devers.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Devers, just 24 years of age. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2020 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Liner toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
He's set, and the pitch. Jose Altuve is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And he falls behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more.
Count is 1-2.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The first baseman, number 9, John Olerud.
Now at the plate, John Olerud. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. As he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Ready with the 1-1. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. One and one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to Oliver Drake enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So striding forward now, Benito Santiago. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a line drive, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Negro, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Andrew Jones, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Cave is there, one away. Joe Morgan will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Sliding stop by Altuve. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch coming, here it is. Jay Bruce stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, James McCann.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-0 the count. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And that misses, ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Trouble averted here as this is tapped out in front of the mound. And that's the second out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
At the plate, J.D. Davis. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 3-2. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Dwight Evans.
The right fielder, Dwight Evans.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Into right field. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, George Brett, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Count is 1-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. This is popped up. Davis is there for it. 1 down. Stepping in, Louis Aparicio. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
Now back, the pitcher, Lefty.
Stepping into the box, Lefty Grove. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Alex Gordon will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped up. Davis shading to his right. 2 down. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ken Griffey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
0-1's the count.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there, and that's the 3rd out.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jake Cave. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 0-1 pitch. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was great all night long.
Matty B, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help from the bullpen to close this one out.
Hit softly down the line at first. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Now batting, second baseman.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, Devo, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
And that's going to tie our ball game as the runner scores from second to make it 3-3 now. And he'll make it to third base safely with only one out as the go-ahead run.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
From the stretch.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Raleigh Fingers comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Here comes the first pitch. Fernando Tatis Jr. comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bases are loaded with only one out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1-2.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Only play will be to first, so they get the out, but credit the RBI as the go-ahead run is in to score. Into the box now, James McCann. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Keone Kela will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Now in the box, Andrew Jones, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 count. Here it is. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
1-2. Here it comes.
Get up! Get up! Get out of here! Gone!
A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. 1 swing, and we are tied.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. In now, Joe Morgan, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short, reined in, and no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it, you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
2-0 the count to Jay Bruce.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now the 2-0 home. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he fouls this one off. Once again a 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Settling in now, Dwight Evans. He singled his last time up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Scott Barlow is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. At the plate now, George Brett hit down the line at first. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter's in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
J.D. Davis stands in as he looks at a called strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike one. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Baltimore down to their final strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Indiana posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Raleigh Fingers gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Orioles, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for